What can we learn from that last run? I'll tell you, in this second episode, first real episode, didn't count, of Gary Plays Monster Train, the Let's Play series, they'll go on for exactly as long as I'm interested. If there are audio issues or other weird things, keep in mind, I am batch recording these. It's part of the way that I'm able to do Let's Plays. It makes them fit into my life. I do them when I got time. The big thing I fucked up on last run was not taking a look at what boss I was going to face and adjusting my rewards to it. If I had taken the extra mana reward, I probably would have done a little bit better. I wouldn't have been tempted to spend it on, you know, having to spend as much of it getting rid of curses or whatever, blights, and probably could have done a little bit better. I'm playing the Awoken this time, the second clan, just because I want to kind of ping pong back and forth and do a variety. I am going to go back to the Hellhorned because this guy, this prince right here, is the hero that I by far have the hardest time with in the game. So let's go. Hopefully we win one this time, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So this screen right here is very important, and this is what I fucked up by not looking at. Talos the Architect is the harder of the two, I think, than the Professor. Is going to sap and daze us. That's a bummer. So, and applies dazed. She isn't the one who moves my characters, which is good, but she's going to fuck with my strength. This is what I really need to look at here. Arcus Darkus Incarnate. This is the one that sometimes adds Weight of Contrition cards to your deck, and then the other time can up your the cost to do spells. Arcus I find a little bit easier than the other one, the statue one, because you can avoid the floors where she's active. And then Temperate, this is the sap one. So all of my units are going to get lowered strength. So I should be playing around that from the beginning. We're going to see who we have here on offer. So Spikes and Rejuvenate. Both of these are very good. I think I'm going to go Rejuvenate on this one. The explosive version of this, that's actually really good. If I had taken the other one, but that's fine because the guild marker is also really good. This is another thing I'm trying to get better at. So I check the hero first, but the pro players check the horde first to kind of determine which hero they should take. But that's okay because, again, the guild marker is really good. So unit drafts are really good. This is what gives you that banner unit that you'll always get. I usually don't take it with a 10 armor, though. That's really tough on this first one to do 10 armor. And I'm just going to have my normal regen spells. I'm not going to have any extra regens. So we're going to skip that, actually. Ordinarily, that would be good. I do the other ones. So this is when Rejuvenate. So that's pretty bad, but every time he heals, he does 10 damage to the front unit. And that counts for, the regen triggers. They're going to keep happening. Block some shots from him. So he has regen. It's going to do 3 and then 2 and then 1. So I get that automatic 10 that's going to happen each time there. For these fellas, I think I want to do this. And I want to build up some more regen here. The final wave. There we go. So that'll do it. So this version of this hero is actually pretty powerful. I'm going to be, so something like this, Wildwood Sap, is what I'm going to be prioritizing. Restoration Detonation can actually be very good with this build as well. Impish Scholar will be able to bring that regen back to my hand, which is actually really good, and then can act as a chump blocker. Fledgling Imp gives Rage to every unit on the floor, which is actually just generally really powerful. And then Hidden Passage is good as well for overstacking a floor, which I'll talk about as we get to. I think I'm going to do this because I'm still going to do a backup unit. I'm not going to purely do the regen. And we're going to do a Hellhorde unit because it is here. Has the Merchant of Steel, so I can pump it up. So my unit, my champion is a bit of a tank. If I use this guy, he's going to have effectively 18 strength coming out of it. Whenever he kills stuff, he's going to make everyone more powerful. However, he's not going to kill things quite as much because my regen guy is going to be killing a lot of people. So I think sticking the Horned Warrior behind him is actually my move. I want him to be... this is actually great. So additional multi-strike. Really good. And then this is actually the other upgrade I would want for him. So this is already... Now that's an incredibly powerful unit. And let's get to it. I now have a... I can do this. I can set up on the top floor. If a couple people leak through, that's not a big deal. So, got the Sentient here. That's it. You know, looks very scary. Like it's going to hurt him a lot, but he's not going to take all that damage. He's only going to take a little bit of it. And again, he's going to keep regenerating as I keep piling regen onto him. Do want you. So, still doing pretty good as far as health goes. I want to get that Wildwood sap. I did actually get this guy. I had this guy in my deck anyway. So I'll do that. Keep him regenerating. He's going to die anyway. I think I want to do that. That did incant for him. Okay, this is what I want. So you can see he has a stack of just one regen now. But he just needs to have enough stacks of it by the time it is go time, so to speak. This will do more damage to him than a torch will. And he's going to die. I shouldn't be doing this. I just want to see how high I get his regen stack. So the trick is I'm going to have to get enough cards to get enough regen stack on him to kill Seraph. Seal Enhancer is very good. Vine Grasp is really good for dealing with the back line, which I need. I don't have anybody who can deal with the back line. But Glimmer also deals with the back line. Yeah. And triggers, which is really good. Welder Helper is pretty good because chump blockers for him is just going to make him last longer. So my one unit is already filled up all the way. Let's actually go over here. And the reason why is because I have a couple things I want to do with the Merchant of Madness. Or Merchant of... ooh, this is a fun Merchant of Magic. This is really good. So, really good direct damage spell, and then she will join our party later, and she's a really good unit. So another... I do not need these because I have my unit kind of picked out. I could set up a second floor. Ooh, okay, so I could set up a second floor and do a 2-floor setup because I'm going to be getting the Hammer Lady there. She's really strong, so I think I will take the Animus of Will here. I might get it and not really be able to use it. Oh, baby. Okay, this is really good. So holdover means I'm always going to have this. This does 2 damage, 6 damage twice to every enemy unit, and then if you kill somebody, you get extra space on your floor. So I might be able to just get everybody on there. That is very useful, even though getting rid of Consume on that is also a priority. Let's do it. Let's try it. We want to increase the damage that does, and we're going to make this free. So when we get it, we're just getting a bunch of bonus damage. Permafrost, I'm not that interested in. But making that do a lot of damage. Make that more useful. And is there anything here we want to make free? Sure. Cheap. Okay, let's see how this architect fight goes. And again, remember, my quest is to get good at this game. It is okay if I am not fully there yet. I think it's better to take out 2 of these guys than waste that heal. So I would love to put her behind there, but I have not gotten the thingy yet, the hammer. That's okay. We will let her go for now. This is the thing. So that's so good. Keep getting extra space here. Glimmer, also very good. There's no reason not to use it now. I'm gonna do a little extra damage to her, and then let's do that. So I'm gonna get this every turn. Oh shit. Okay, so I should have done damage to him first. The reason being is because I wanted to slay so I can make room for the multi-strike unit there, but that's okay. This is gonna make a big difference. Really, really stacking up, and we'll put one of these guys here. In case anybody sneaks by. Oh, well, they had haste. They did sneak by. Not a big deal. Alright. And that means I would like to kill you. I'm not going to be able to, so let's put you up here. Yeah, that is a bummer. Forgot about these haste units. So if I got direct damage there, it wouldn't be a big deal. As is, it's not a big deal anyway. That's putting in the wrong spot, but that's okay. I just need him to die. Do a little extra damage there. This whole time my regen has been burning off, which is kind of a bummer. But that's okay. Because so I did not play that perfectly. But again, I'm learning at the very least. Double the amount of armor on a unit, not really a big deal. I'm not really using armor here. Imbelade is a really good spell. I don't have very many imps. I'm not planning on getting more. So just a 30 damage direct damage spell to the front row is not that worthwhile. Quick is actually pretty good. I can see applying this to my my back unit. I don't want any of these guys. Cultivate is really good. Rejuvenate, Cultivate for this, but for a different build. I want to play more spells. So here's where she's going to join me. We get to keep the hammer, and then we get her, who has trample, and she makes the floor that she's on bigger every time she's on it. So she's great. I'm probably going to... Yeah, she's awesome. Hellvent is really useful because I have a couple spells that I've put a lot of points into. It's always good to upgrade those. And money, I don't need a Hellhorned unit. This is going to help me get rid of some stuff. Hurdle's Horde is really useful, but I think I would rather have another copy of this. It's either that or my... Ooh. Yeah, we're going full regen because we need a lot of regen for the boss. So we're going to keep up with the explosive here. Just makes them a better tank, do more damage. Explosive and bristling are the two that are pretty easy to win with this guy. The other one's very difficult. I never take this trial, the multi-strike one, because something's going to pop in that does like 15 damage. I'm not going to notice it. I don't know. Well, I guess I can see these guys right here. So he does 10, 5, 1. So that's not so bad. This guy would do 10 damage instead. I almost never do this. Let's try it because we're learning. Like, that is exceptionally nasty. We do have haste to work with here. We are going to do a 2-floor setup because we have the blacksmith. So you will be top floor. You will be our little setup floor. And let's start him regenning because these guys are going to pop all the way up to him. She's resolved. This is our second floor. I got my second consume of this, which is great. Everybody wants to die. Nobody's taking too much damage. Okay. She's just going to keep making that floor bigger and bigger, which is just very cool. Okay, that's fine. Let's not let you jump all the way up. Let's protect you. Okay, good old Wingmaker. So I do not care that much about making that floor bigger, but I do like that it does what it does. Let's use you here as a little shield for my bro. And then let's... Nobody really needs healing. Let's soften you up. And soften you up. Okay. Good old Wingmaker, of course, is fine. Let's actually give this... really stacking up those rejuvenates, which is awesome. You'll notice that my now that I'm using this, I need to bring this into a clinic or whatever to give her some more HP because, or not HP, damage, because otherwise it is just not doing enough. I wanted that extra piece there in case I drew another imp. I don't know for sure that I can, but it's possible. Do that to heal these guys. You're getting got. Adding a regen to you. So it doesn't even get to my she's awesome. Like one of the custom challenges you can get in this is just using her as a champion. There's a couple special characters you can get in this game. Sting spells get plus 20 magic power. I don't want that. I'm not going stings. Do not want spikes. This is worth it though. For card draw, it basically replaces itself. I don't want those. Branding right is actually really good, but that's not the way I'm going. So I want another Merchant of Steel. I want that for my Animus that has the threes. Let's go ahead and get the extra hit points on her that way, or extra damage. So that has just made her incredible. We're going to do that. And that. So my second floor now is absolutely bumping. My third floor should also be bumping. I actually think I might switch them. And the reason being is that when those regen pops up, it's doing good work. So even though with this they're always going to be, yeah, it's not wasted because sorry, not wasted because everybody's on every floor at this point. So Animus Will here in the back. Let's do quick on her. Does not really matter who I use this on. Okay. Okay. He's getting my regens. She can use a little bit of healing. Alright. So yeah, this feels like a good round. I feel like I put together a good deck. The thing that I'm still learning to do is stop taking cool, fun cards when they show up. Because there'll always be cool, fun cards. And I don't need them at this point. Like, I'll still probably take things like Engraph here. That does not give him a regen, actually. So not as good. They'll probably still take cards that deal specifically with the specialty I'm going for. But you can see here, she's just immensely powerful. And I'm going to put this guy here because he's going to get rid of one of his, well, if he had survived one, he'd get rid of one of the stealths. You can see, though, here with the stealth, this guy is, you know, pretty fucked up. Like, he's fucking me up. So it's going to come down to this guy and his regen. But even though it's very powerful, stealth countered it pretty well. But here you guys gonna get bodied. So yes, please, I'll take that extra money. Here's those stings that I could have had for, you know, but those also end up in your deck, the stings, so they slow down your card draw at that point. They can increase it because it's card draw next turn, but it kind of messes with your tempo. I was thinking about taking Invigorating Solution, but I think I'm actually going to take none of these. I don't need them, and I do not need these. Only going to take things that support my build directly. Merchant of Trinkets is what I want, and I have not gotten rid of any these jabronis yet. So I want to do that. I'm doing really well on money, so I'll probably actually do that as well at a shop. Okay, I'm not using armor. Friendly units enter with 5 armor is always good. None of this stuff do I really like. Jack strips is kind of worth it, but we're actually going to get rid of our these guys. I know that we can put them on the same floor with Hef. But we have him as a blocker, and yeah, I don't want to draw them. I want to draw other things. So let's check out Arcus. Now with Arcus, the trick for me is paying attention to where I'm putting units and making sure I'm not playing spells on the shard that increases the power or the thing. So if I play spells on this thing, if I were to like zap her, it would fuck up my spells for like the game. This is interesting though. Maybe sentient with you. And I might get it actually big enough to add in my other guy as well. I think that first floor is just going to be a killer. Good lord. This is... Look, I'm doing two... I'm going to kill her before she gets to end this, I'm pretty sure. Animus of Will cannot join the party just yet, but... Look at this. Oh, I was casting spells. It's doing the incant thing. I kind of fucked myself up there, but... Still though. Like, I got a little bit giddy. Who do I want to have going quick? Here, nobody has sweep. Let's have you go first because you have trample. And sure, let's get some rage. Yeah, this is just stupid. This next time she comes up on the floor, she's gonna die, I think. You dead? Almost. 300. Okay, this adds a scourge, so I can use these here. 370. That's very... Okay. I love killing them before anything happens. That does a lot of... Since it's a fresh save, XP matters. Because I am unlocking cards still. And look at that. Ridiculously powerful run. This is like tempting, but my characters are not actually getting hurt that often. And I took extra mana, so I'm going to take extra draw. my capacity is 100% dialed. And for this, that last floor went really well. Let's go over here and see if we can't pull that kind of thing off again. Because that was cool. Okay, this is this event is real weird. This would be devastating. We couldn't heal our units. None of these I like that much, actually. This seems really good to me until I get it, and then I'm like, this doesn't actually do anything. So I usually use this Heartstone. It's a really low cost, and we will make, and it can go over your limit. So this unit already had 2 upgrades. I can do this and add this on top. So make the Animus of Will a little bit stronger. If we run this thing with spikes, that's going to help. So, and then that is what I wanted to see. So that is our permanent Wildwood Sap. What I would love to do is give that permanent one holdover, and then we will be unstoppable. But holdover didn't show up, so that's okay. And let's make that a free draw. So this just gives us the trigger for the explosion. Gives us a free draw. And we're going to be doing a 60, which is just bonkers. And have a lot of health. So I don't foresee losing this. I think we're going to be able to unlock the cool... Yeah, we can do this. Oh, this one's tough, though. These are the birds. 100 armor. Scourge and 800. Maybe not. I'm doing okay on money. But yeah, we're going to be able to unlock the temples, which are the cool addition that comes from... Yeah, I'm not going to try to do the whole floor on this one because I don't know whether I'm going to get the when I'm going to get half. But yeah, the temples, well, there's half, so that's okay. The temples add a whole unbelievably cool layer of strategy to the game. It's a really good DLC. Okay, got the, which is great. Still gonna keep him going, but let's actually heal you. I should have actually flipped these floors. The kind of decision I'm trying to get better at making. I foresee no problems with this. These guys good? Yeah, no damage is happening. Like, I basically just don't... They don't need it. I don't anticipate anyone getting past this floor. The boss might, because the boss is a real jerk. But yeah, this guy is a douchebag. Yeah, he gets past. That's okay. So we're keeping... Oh, and she's hurt a little bit. Let's heal her. And we have a stack of 20... Oops. Regen on him, which is 20 times 60 damage. This guy will 100% die. Yeah. So, easy peasy. Probably could have done the trial, but that's okay. We'll unlock the Stygian Guard. Probably play with them next. Nope. This guy is tempting because my consume spells are all regen things. Let's go ahead and grab him. I can use him as a chump blocker. So this is the final screen before the end boss. You get a Merchant of Trinkets every time, and this ends up being a pretty important choice. Merchant of Steel, I can't really add anything to any of my units, but I can Hellvent and get rid of a couple of those torches. Over here, I don't need the healing. I'm doing okay on money, so I'm gonna go over here. So let's wait to duplicate. Get rid of those. Trinkets first. Consume Crown is very good. We will take that. We'll reroll. I'm not really worried about the backline in this, or Cursed Vines would be really good. I'm going to go ahead and just take the Hammered Chest Plates, which don't hurt. What I was looking for is there's a thing where that when you heal, it heals twice. And that's very useful, obviously. This is tempting to use again because it's got, it's got holdover, it's very strong. But I'm actually going to double up my non-consume Wildwood Sap. I don't think there's going to be anything I want here. Actually, him being endless is really good. So I can keep bringing back my consume Wildwood. If we recall way back from the beginning of the run, this sap is going to be our thing here. That's not going to be a problem because it doesn't apply to the explosions, which are going to be our main source of damage when we get to the end. And because we have Hef in our first hand, I can go try for a single floor. Since I'm trying for a single floor, I want to do the top floor because she is going to pop down jerks from time to time. Make you quick. Give you the sap. And I'm not going to play these because I want to play them on this floor once she makes it big enough. So, yeah. Thank you. Who else shall be quick? Well, nobody, but I'm going to keep it at my deck. Even that additional sap, not really a big deal. Wingmaker, give me even more space. Die. Yeah, this is a cakewalk. This is unlosable. Join the party. Just 200 damage on non-relentless combat, and I haven't even brought Wildwood to the party. So, yeah, no more units will go on here, but that's fine. I do not need any more. I don't think I have any more even so. Wildwood can go quick. It kind of doesn't matter at this point. What I do. I won't kill her before Relentless, which is just a flex thing. So yeah, this is one of the builds that I am pretty comfortable with. I was talking about it, there are a couple of builds I can reliably beat Covenant 25 with. The exploding tree man as well. Like, I've got 44 stacks of regen, so 44 times 60 is how much damage would be done to the boss before it could move on to the next floor. I could beat the last divinity, which is the secret boss. of the expansion with this build. Like, no problem. And there we go. So mission accomplished in terms of winning a run and unlocking the stuff, even though that did not push me outside of my comfort zone very much. That is very much the kind of run that I am generally good at. We'll see what we unlock, and then we'll go into the next one. As always, thanks everybody for watching. I do record many of these at once, and so if there are any problems or have any feedback, I won't have it for you. I won't be able to act on it, rather. Freezer Sharp Edge is a great spell. But yeah, definitely get feedback. You know, if you're enjoying this, if there are things I should be doing, please tell me. And there we go. Yeah, new run next time. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate you, and take care.